Hi, Max. To begin, could you introduce yourself in a few sentences, please?
Yeah. I'm Max Sepulveda. I'm a Canadian drummer. I live in the Vancouver area, the west coast of Canada. And I play in the band Atavistia. Atavistia, who I'm on tour with right now in Europe with Mold and Seven Spires. And I've been playing drums for about 18 or 19 years.
Okay, good. How did you discover the drums?
Yeah, so it's kind of funny. My auntie, she saw a free drum kit on the side of the road when I was really young. I was like, 9 years old or something. And she saw a free drum kit on the side of the road. She called my parents and told us, that was there. And so me and my dad, we went out to go and pick up that drum kit. And by the time we got there, someone had already taken it. And so then from that day on, I was just bugging my parents for drums. And then the following Christmas, I ended up getting drums. And yeah, that's it. And it's funny to think about it because if that drum kit hadn't have been on the side of the road, if my auntie had have driven by, 5 minutes later, I might not have been playing the drums today. So.
Which drummer or band inspired you?
So my main inspiration, I think overall as a musician, would be Winter Sun. And I found out about Winter Sun in 2011, I think, like summer of 2011. And I started playing guitar then as well. I had already been playing drums. But after hearing them, I really started taking drumming a lot more seriously, like as I was learning guitar as well. And it really helped me out. So Kai from Winter Sun, he's a big influence. And then after that, I started getting into like technical death metal. And so Lyle Cooper from The Faceless was a really big like inspiration for me as well.
It looks like you have just set up your own YouTube channel. Can you tell us what drum cover you are playing next?
Okay, so yeah, I have a lot of songs that I would like to cover in the future, but right now, the next one I think I'll be working on is Necrophagist's Stab Wound. With a few friends, they're going to do bass and guitar. But that will be probably in a few months, because when I get back from this tour, I have something, it is probably happening, but I have something pretty big that's coming up, and that's going to take a lot of time. So that will be, covers and everything will kind of be put to the side for a few months. But after that, I'd like to start posting a lot. But yeah, so Necrophagist Stab Wound, that will be the next one. Yeah.
Okay. How did you meet the other member of the band?
So my band Exterminatus, we played a festival with Atavistia. It was actually Atavistia's first show, and I like briefly talked to Matt that night. But I really liked what I heard because I'm a big Winter Sun fan. And then, you know, some time went by, and then Atavistia, they ended up doing a West Coast tour in Canada, and they had my friend Logan filling in on drums for them. And so I went out to that show, and I got to meet Dwayne, our old bassist, and then also our other guitarist, Dalton. And so we talked for a bit, and then about a week later, they asked me to join. So joined, you know, late 2019, and then right now on tour we have a fill-in guitarist, Elia, and he plays in my other band, Exterminatus. And then Spencer, I met him in 2019. I'm like a pretty big fan of his other band, Death Machine, but yeah, and he's just such a cool guy. So we had to get him. You know, when Dwayne quit, there was just no better option. You know, so.
Atavistia is a band from the Canada. It's a pride for you to be the drummer of the band.
Yeah, it's really cool to be able to come out, you know, to Europe. This is our second time, and to be able to represent Canada on a tour, you know, like this scale, you know, playing in front of hundreds of people every night. So yeah, it's really fun. I enjoy it a lot. Yeah.
Atavistia contains some long and complex songs. Was it a challenge for you to learn them?
It was at the start. But then at the same time, before playing in Atavistia, I was playing a lot of technical death metal. So there's a lot of really fast tempos and time signature changes and everything that goes on in that genre. So it wasn't too hard to learn the Atavistia stuff. And then also once I got used to the way that Matt writes and like composes, you know, and structures his songs, it just became easier. So now, basically for the past 3 Atavistia albums, I've basically done it almost as a session drummer, like learning the songs along the way as I'm recording them. So, yeah.
Okay. This is your second tour with the band Skalmol. What do you think of the band and the drummer Engi?
They're really cool guys. Yeah, they're good friends, and yeah, it's really cool to see them play every night. We've learned a ton from them, and we've, you know, every night after seeing them and Seven Spires, you know, we've improved our performance on stage, and just you know, we're slowly perfecting our you know, live performance. But yeah, and Jan, he's a really good drummer. He has like great feel, and it's something that I really need to work on. And you know, I'm sort of taking mental notes, you know, along the way. And so when I get back home, I'll be kind of working on some of my weak points that, you know, I see Jan, he really sort of like, you know, outshines me, you know. So yeah.
Okay, good. Do you have a ritual or a lucky object with you during a concert?
No, just drumsticks. I need those, but yeah, you know, I'm pretty disorganized when it comes to playing live shows and everything. So, you know, I don't know. There's nothing really, you know, that I take on stage, or yeah, you know.
Okay. A final message for the people who will watch this video.
Yeah. Yeah, well, thank you for watching the whole interview till the end. And yeah, if you're interested in anything that I'm doing or my bands are doing, or you know, I have some pretty big stuff coming up. You know, just yeah, follow us on social media, and yeah, just support us, buy some merch, and you know, yeah.
Thank you.
And thanks.
Fight the fear, the fear, the fear.